After our break, we came back in and continued our EVP session. This was captured by a stationary recorder that was sitting in the middle of the living room floor during our session. We're not sure what this is supposed to mean, but the words are very clear. We moved into the front bedroom where the homeowner reported that she saw the mini blinds fly up by themselves and hold in a horizontal position. We were playing with the blinds and testing some potential theories when this EVP was captured on our handheld voice recorder. It gives an almost cartoonish impression. Remember, the trailer was completely empty, which means there were no clocks around, most especially a cuckoo clock. Coupled with the voice, it makes for an odd EVP and makes you wonder if this ghost may have a sense of humor. When you're working on a movie, commercial, or other film set, it's good etiquette to call out the word flashing if you take a flash photo. This keeps the electrical department from thinking that a light burned out and going on a wild goose chase to replace a bulb. In this EVP capture, I was taking a picture, and out of habit I called out, "Flashing!" This was the response found on our handheld recorder.
Flashing! 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 Flashing!
It almost sounds like it's mocking me, and the sound is very similar to the cuckoo, but not quite the same. It really makes you wonder who and why. We captured a lot of weird noises at this location, which includes this one that sounds like it came straight out of a horror film. When you come across creepy EVPs like this during your analysis, it kind of makes you glad you didn't hear them when you were there. This next clip was captured on a handheld recorder as we sat in the back bathroom for our third EVP session. Here's another strange noise we think sounds like a cheering crowd. It was also picked up on a handheld recorder. Although we picked up a ton of awesome EVPs at this location, we saved the best for last. This EVP took place in the back bedroom on a stationary static digital voice recorder. We were in the living room conducting an EVP interview when it was captured. You can hear us in the distant background, but you will also hear deep thumps and taps on the microphone, disembodied whispers, and one of the creepiest voices we've ever captured. We found the voice here to be eerily interesting, so we condensed the clip down to isolate it. I won't lie to you, it raised our hackles when we first discovered it. After listening more closely, we decided that it sounded really slow. As serious researchers, we don't usually apply filters to our EVPs unless it's to raise the volume. We believe that if you have to do more than that, it compromises the integrity of the evidence, but this one was so striking we believed it needed some enhancement. So we applied a pitch shift and sped it up a bit. This is the first time Show Me Ghost West has captured a slow-motion voice, and we're still puzzling over it. It's hard to tell for sure, but we think it sounds like there are at least two voices speaking. We really didn't know what to expect from this investigation, and the EVPs we captured took us all by surprise. The history on the trailer turned up nothing, but the land in that area has seen a lot of tragedy over the last 200 years. This particular town was caught right in the middle of Order Number 11 during the Civil War, and there was a lot of destruction, grief, dissension, and broken lives as a result of this. According to Wikipedia, General Order Number 11 was a Union Army decree issued on August 25, 1863, forcing the evacuation of rural areas in 4 counties in western Missouri. The order, issued by Union General Thomas Ewing, affected all rural residents regardless of their loyalty. Those who could prove their loyalty to the Union were permitted to stay in the region, but had to leave their farms and move to communities near military outposts. Those who could not do so had to vacate the area altogether. Properties were burned to the ground and families were chased out of their homes, torn apart, displaced, and killed at the hand of their own government. This was all an attempt, in the words of President Lincoln, to, quote, clear out marauders, murderers, and mischief makers, unquote. Could this be the reason we investigate so many hauntings in this region? We haven't found conclusive evidence, but the possibility is certainly there. As for the Grove Street family, they have reported to us that the paranormal activity followed them after they moved, so it may have nothing at all to do with the home or the land. We may never know, but we have come to understand that paranormal activity is possible anywhere, anytime, and with anybody, even in a trailer on Grove Street.